What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Xisle Gaming. I haven't made a video in a while, but I got a sensitive topic that I wanted to cover. Now, this video might get a lot of negative feedback. It might get some positive feedback. To be honest, I don't really care. I just got to get my voice out and a lot of other people's voice out that hasn't been heard yet, or maybe ignored. Who knows? So let's start off with my opinion. Ancients Reborn. Great game. It's got great potential. The road it's going down right now is, it's not the best road. Don't get me wrong. I love the game. Love the devs. They've done great work. I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't care about the game. So this isn't an insult to those with opposite opinions. Those with, a different voice. So let's get down to it. So firstly, multiple times this has been said for a single server, one server, and multiple worlds. Now, other games have done this. I'll name 3 off the top of my head right now. RuneScape, World of Warcraft, Curse of Arrows. Those are all 3 games that let you hop from server to server, whether that be you have to pay to jump servers, or it just allows you to. I don't know why Ancients Reborn doesn't have that. People are going to make alts no matter what. People who are max level are going to want to make a new account either way. Something different, a different build, a different strategy, different weapon. They're going to buy shards. They're going to buy dust. They're going to buy skins for that account. They're going to buy a pet for that account. So having separate servers just so people can compete on that server or can buy shards on that server is completely ridiculous, in my opinion. A way you can fix this, it's very simple. To say it, maybe not to code it, I don't know a thing about coding, but it is to simply merge all 5 servers, because 1, there is not a player base in this game to support 5 servers. The people are so spread out. We're playing with the same people every single day, which is causing toxic environments. It's causing people to quit, people to lose interest, and just tons of conflict because there's no new players. We're always playing with the same people. I love the people who I play with. But when someone joins a server and they say that there's 80 people online, I'm gonna log off. And that's the first thing I did when I started playing this game. I started playing it, and I'm gonna be honest, I quit. I talk shit. I kind of dicked around, and I quit. And I started playing Lorem Online because Lorem Online had a player base. I started playing Curse of Arrows. It had a player base. They had worlds. That's what majority of these people are doing. And I don't know if the devs are listening or if they're too busy, but let me get this straight. You add a developer named M. You introduce this developer, and now you are interacting less with the community. Now that you have 4 developers, not one person can kind of kick in a couple times a week, talk to the community, let them know what's going on in the studio. Is there a studio? Is this just a side game? These are questions I'm hearing from the community. I'm not trying to start a movement. I'm not a perfect person, but these things need to be addressed. The marketplace is ridiculous. There's not a player base where the marketplace, even with these prices of items and going up, the marketplace is terrible. You can't have a marketplace with 70 players. One marketplace, one server, keep the factions going. You got 3 factions or 4 or 5 factions. Perfect. People complain that they want to be on their own server because they want to compete on the leaderboards. No problem. Faction leaderboards, global leaderboards. Solves your problem. If people want to compete with just their faction, they can go and click faction leaderboards and see where they stand between their faction. Afterwards, factions will still have a place in, air quotes, faction wars, rumored. So each faction will still be able to work together in these upcoming events, updates, guild instances, stuff like that. So factions won't not have a purpose anymore. But to have 5 different servers and 5 different marketplaces with a total of maybe 1,000 active players is terrible. You can't spread this population out like that. Should be 1 server, 5 factions, PvP servers, PvP worlds that you can hop through, PvM. So for those who skill, it will solve so much conflict and so much hate that people have that love this game but are so upset. Archery. Now, I've been asking people to rebalance. We've been saying we're going to be rebalancing. What's going on? Are we rebalancing? What is your plans? I don't want to jump into that too much. Either we need to recruit a little bit more testers with a little bit more experience in the game to help us and help the devs test these things. I'm not a good tester. I'm okay. Discord Dog isn't a PvP master. He isn't, he skills. He knows a lot of things, and that's great. But he's not somebody who can test PvP accurately, like somebody who PvPs every day or kills people every day in the game. These things need to be addressed. I am so stuck on this section of this section of my brain where I'm thinking about how you guys have 4 devs and still talk less to this community. Are you scared that you're gonna get criticism? Are you scared you're gonna get people who don't like the kind of things you're gonna do? At the end of the day, it's your game. You're gonna choose what you're gonna do, and you need to tell us. That's what I think is the problem here. Numbers are whittling. There used to be 60, 70 players on Xander's. Now there's 20. This game is going down. And if you guys already know that, great. Let us know. If you guys actually care about this and want to work together as a community, let's start a forum. Let's start a couple polls going. Why don't you guys talk amongst the 4 devs and say, hey, this week, Steve is going to start talking to the community. Where he's going to interact. Dev Steve, and he'll be able to interact with the community. Okay, next week, the artist, John. I never heard John speak in my entire life. We want to hear about what's going on. We love the game. And I hope I'm speaking for a majority here. And I'm not trying to complain, but this is what people want from a game. They want the devs to talk to them, to kind of know, hey, this is what we're doing. This is how we do it. And this is how long it's going to take. Done. What's going on, guys? This is Daz here. I'm here. We're working on this right now, and we know what's going on, and this and that, and kind of check in every day, because, just because you said something for 5 minutes one day of the week, 80 other players didn't see that. This toxic environment that's going on. It's whittling down the population of the game, and it's going to toss this game into the trash. And you guys got a great game here. Not many games that I stuck with, let alone a mobile game. Come on. I'm looking at my $3,000 rig, and I'm playing Ancients Reborn because I love the game, and I see the potential. I'm looking at it right now. I'm literally standing probably 6 feet away from my PC, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, come on. Can we get this, guys? Can we get this going? Come on. Please, can we get some communication? Can we get some feedback? Can we get some polls going? Can we get some surveys going? Can we get some, other than asking for reviews, can we ask the community in Discord or in a forum what majority wants, what majority doesn't want, and let's feed the community, because if you're feeding the community, your game is going to succeed. And right now, it doesn't look like you guys really want the game to succeed. I get you guys have a plan, you guys have a path, but to touch on this, when Steve says he can only add half the sound effects and the rest of the sound effects are going to come in the next update, and about 6 months go by, well, 5 months, and we don't hear about half the other sound effects, to me, it seems like you guys don't have a plan. And prove me wrong. Prove us wrong. For those I'm speaking for, prove us wrong. Talk to us. Let us know. Let's get some polls going. Let's get some forums going. And let's get Ancients Reborn going as a community. Let's get some population going. One server, 5 factions, 1 marketplace, and let's get this game thriving. Come on, guys. You're gonna make money. No matter what. It's a mobile game. Cosmetics, 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 okay? Hope this wasn't an insult. Hope this wasn't whatever it was. I hope I wasn't too blunt. I just want to get my voice out there. And get my voice out for those who haven't been heard or they feel like they've been ignored. And maybe that's not the case. And I'm not saying that you guys are ignoring them, but it definitely feels like it from a player's point of view. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching Xisle Gaming. Keep grinding. Don't give up. These devs are trying their hardest. I know they're not perfect and they're new devs, but we're going to work together as a team. All right, guys, take care.